You probably know the feeling. Sweaty, fast breathing, quick heart rate. That's a cortisol spike. It feels awful, and its imbalance is the cause of your anxiety. Rebalance Health's 3-part anxiety system helps address it at the root. Rebalance Health lozenges are natural and designed for optimal absorption, providing 24-hour relief. Live life fully without feeling like you're fighting for it. Get 50% off your first month with code CALM23 at rebalancehealth.com.
J360 Radio.
Hello, J360 Legion, and welcome to the J360 MiniBytes here on J360 Radio, hosted by J.M. Brady. I am your host, J.M. Brady. Let's get into it. Hey, how's it going, J360 Legion? What is happening? This is J-Man, of course. Yep, I'm 100% back, and let me just tell you this. We got a lot of new happening for you guys. For one thing is, welcome to Anniversary Road. Yup, for 2023. Yeah, we just can't escape from these events like anything, but you see, November is also the official starting month for J360 Productions as a whole. And let me just tell you this, the actual day of J360 Productions is November the 16th. Yep, the J-Man show started on 11/16/16, and, just haven't stopped making content since. And let me just tell you this, it ain't gonna happen this year or next year or the year after that, because I'm diving into a bunch of other things in addition to what we currently have here as standard. I'm sure some of you have been paying attention to that. Like, all that J360 TV stuff that was flying around for a bit. Yes, that's really happening. But yeah, it's good to be back, y'all. I missed you. Matter of fact, that's why episode 190 was so short, because I just popped in to let you all know I was still alive. I'm not dead. Yeah, I just took the time to catch up on life and everything, and sat there, talked with a few things, really took a good look at how my career has been, both doing J360 Productions and otherwise, just really had to reminisce and understand this. Sometimes things don't work out the way that you plan them to. They just get a whole lot better. I really planned for things to be a lot different for J360 Productions and, for me at this state of being 37 and all. And let me just tell you, I couldn't ask for anything better. Things have been so good, even the community, even, whether it be film, whether it be music, there's still a lot of y'all that are still out there doing what you love, and I'm proud of that. The only thing that I really cannot stand is the amount of quitters and pessimists that float around, and they're going to be there, but the truth is that anytime that you could go ahead and say, nah, I'm going to go ahead and make some changes, nah, I'm going to go ahead and go on an adventure, nah, I'm going to go ahead and change this around a little bit, you're already cramping their style, and anytime I can cramp their style and kick the living hell out of them, I'm feeling pretty good for myself, It has not been an entire waste at all. Everything has just been... It hasn't been entirely smooth, but, from what I could do in the time that I'm allowed, such as being able to create this content for you and everything, it's just been wonderful, Now, that being said, though, I have to also prepare for, what the future looks like, so I'm always, looking at, different ways to take it to that next level, and that next level is right there looking at me, and I was like, well, let me organize some stuff around this, and it's really, really cool, what I managed to get done. As for the Power Play series, yeah, it's back, y'all. It's not a terrible show, though, if you think about it. What it is just trying to do so much at that one time and making sure that everything is connected after I'm done doing the show. So that's pretty much where we are with it. And not to mention, you managed to get, newer episodes happening. You're going to have a new few episodes happening this week. And, thanks to my good friend Alan for complaining about Killzone all that time. Killzone is back, baby, and people are loving it. I'm having a blast playing Killzone right now. It won't stop. I'm just oh, this is what I left behind? I'm having such a good time playing Killzone that compared to, let's just say Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, the remake, like, it was alright, but nowhere near as fun as, like, say, like Killzone was, or even like the original Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, which I'm currently looking for another copy of it. Yeah, like, when you look at some of this stuff, man, it's like how far we've come. Yeah, the games look better, but do they play as good? You know, it seemed like back in the day, people actually gave a damn more, and, you know, like, people were looking forward to things. It wasn't so much spoilers this and pessimism that and all this other crazy stuff, even though it was kind of there, but it wasn't to a proper boil like right now. So, as I'm looking at it, I'm like, going back is pretty damn fun. So, fell in love with the series again, fell in love with gaming, and now I'm just, like, ready to do some more episodes for you guys, in addition to, like, the J360 radio stuff. Now, here's the thing. Everything always starts with a mini-byte, as usual. But also, though, certain things in J360 radio, not J360 Productions, but the actual station is farting around. Yeah, I'm up to here with Spreaker these days. So I'm going to have to let you all know that, yeah, it's going to be one more year. One more year with Spreaker, things are going to change. So you're going to have to pay attention to, like, you know, your Spotify's and your Apples and all that stuff. Like, that stuff's not going to change. That's always going to be there. You will always get content from J360 Radio on your respected podcast app unless I specify. And Spotify and Apple are just the top two right now. But with the way things are going with Spreaker, it's just, I'm getting sick of them. I don't like the way they've been handling things. I think it's more of, like, the people that were there and knew what they were doing, they're not there anymore. These are those jerks from, like, iHeartRadio goons are coming in here, and they're not doing the job right. So I'm like, look, at the end of the day, it's not about the content that I bring out. It's about, like, who's listening, who's having a good time, and keeping the energy going, right? Like, it should be about that. But now they're just trying to mess with things. They're trying to mess with people's monetization, and that's not right. So that's why I'm like, I'm going to go ahead and work on another way. You guys can still support J360 Productions via, like, J360 TV and keep your subscription to J360 Radio going strong until about the end of the year. And I will let you guys know that stuff because I'm going to go ahead and make the shifts happen. And there is the premium channel that'll be coming along soon, and that's probably going to be our ticket. So, like, we're not going away entirely. We're just getting off of Spreaker. And it is just not the way it used to be. I was like, way back when, starting this stuff, I started on SoundCloud. Then I went to Spreaker. And then when I went to Spreaker, it was like, because, you know, you could do this, like, in real time. So any of y'all listening live right now and stuff, yeah, I'm talking to you in real time. So it's like, that's a wonderful way of doing things until I can get other stuff going. But now that in a different place, got a different mindset, different focus about things and stuff, it's the perfect time. So, like, all in all, though, I'm just giving you guys that as a heads up right now. But, yeah. So, fighting with behind-the-scenes issues and all that kind of stuff that should not even be there. Oh, we just getting rid of all that right now. Speaking of which, though, it is the anniversary week, so everything is more of milestones. I'll tell you about things of J360 Pass in addition to ideals of the future. And then, of course, you know, like, it starts with a mini-byte, and then it goes to the J-Man Show. No, actually, it doesn't go to the J-Man Show this week. We're doing something a little bit different. It goes to the J360 Power Play. Now, all Power Play episodes start on Twitch now. Twitch.tv/J360TV. Feel free to follow, feel free to subscribe, feel free to be a part of the madness, because that's what we doing. If anything, all of J360 TV stuff is going to be on Twitch, and it's going to be right there in front of you guys. So, you know, just stay tuned to the Twitch. It won't just be about gaming. There's going to be a little bit more to it. As we move on from the Power Play, we're going to go to the J-Man Show. Is actually going to be on Thursday this week because it's the anniversary day, and we got to do it right, you know? How often is it on, like, you know, this being the upteenth year, starting the 8th season of the J-Man Show, and then it's right here on the day of, which, like, the show sometimes is on Thursdays. So that actually works out pretty cool. Not to mention that Thursday is actually the deadline for submissions for Jams 80. Now, let's just go ahead and clear the line here. J360 Jams will always be around, okay? I already have a big plan for that in mind. All that stuff is taken care of. All you guys got to do, you musicians out here, don't listen to the pessimists and the naysayers. Get your music out, and when you get your music out, make sure you got 2 tracks and send them right here to J360 Productions via j360jams@gmail.com. You only need 2 tracks, and you need a link that best sells you. And like I say, it's usually either, it could be a SoundCloud, it could be a Spotify, it could be a YouTube, it could be an Apple Music link, Amazon Music link, whatever, as long as it best represents you, and I can help get you out there. That's what it's all about. Jams is about enjoying the music, having a good time with the music, but also letting people know that there's good music around here and that they need to invest in it, they need to listen to it, because today's icon is not going to be seen on mainstream media. I'm sorry, it's just not. Mainstream media is ridiculous. Like, I really took the time to think and walk around about, like, why I started J360 Productions, and the truth is, it's not always like, oh, you know, you guys are dumb for doing that, and I'm smart for making this. No, it's always about, like, really getting the community together, while at the same time making money doing it. Let's just be honest. Certain businesses are not run for free, and this is definitely a for-profit business. But here's the thing. To get you guys out there, to get you, you know, get the focus on the music and everything that you're doing and stuff, it just wouldn't hurt you to ask for help sometime. And, like, you know, we all went our different ways about things, had disagreements here and there, but that's just the nature of the beast. If we can go ahead and look past it and go ahead and focus on the mission, get some stuff done here. The whole Jams project is at 80 right now. That means 20 more episodes is going to be at 100. That is a very beautiful thing. So for a lot of you out there in the independent music and all of the content creating and stuff that you do, you want to work together, then let's work together. But you got to email me at j360jams@gmail.com. And don't be shy and don't be afraid of stuff, okay? We got to go ahead. We got to kill that. Sometimes the biggest fear is not fear of failure. It's fear of success. And I've noticed that too. Because there's certain times where I could have taken this to another level. And, you know, fear of success comes into play, but not for me, not these days. You see what I'm saying? Like, as things grew, you know, you're always in a different place. You're always working on newer stuff. So I wanted to let you guys know that. But if you cannot make the cut for 80, don't worry. 81 will be around in 2 weeks. So, you know, we're going to go ahead and finish this year out strong. We're going into the holidays, but let's not go into the holidays sad, complaining, and all this other crap. Like, I don't even care about Spotify Wrapped. I don't give a damn about any of that stuff anymore. I give a damn about other successes, other ways of making it. And, you know, what the shadow banning and all this other stuff going on, I'm still going to make my content regardless, and I'm still going to put it out there. You should still put it out there. So this is not the perfect time to stop. This is the perfect time to go ahead and carry on. Is what I'm letting you all know about. And I'm very excited to see how things grow and become, because I know, like, there's some Project Conference episodes that need to be made. We're bringing it all back, guys. And then not to mention the main website, j360productions.com, should be looking good by the end of the month, in addition to the premium channel. So we're going to get everything fired up. Oh, by the way, as for the Discord and the secret streams, those are still going on, but I'm going to go ahead and keep putting a link in the actual broadcast channel on Instagram, and then I'm going to post it around, you know, to see if any of you guys want to be a part of that, you know, for, like, different things. Those are more community parties and enjoyments and stuff like that. So we will work that out, okay? But all in all, though, I got to get on out of here because we're getting close to the end, but lots of cool stuff to look forward to. You guys just stay in step with me. Follow me on all socials. Everything that says at J360 Productions. It's me, baby. It's me. So stay in step, and we will go ahead and we'll make some magic happen, all right? But until then, this is J-Man signing off. Peace.
Lucky Land Casino, asking people, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
Lucky? In line at the deli, I guess?
Aha, in my dentist's office. More than once, actually.
Do I have to say?
Yes, you do.
In the car before my kids' PTA meeting.
Really?
Yes.
Excuse me, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
I never win and tell.
Well, there you have it. You can get lucky anywhere, playing at LuckyLandSlots.com. Play for free right now. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.